Are you tired of having bugs and birds and other critters dig up your freshly planted seeds? I'm Christy Wilhelmi from Gardenerd, and today I'm going to share with you the best tool to have in your arsenal. I've done a lot of videos explaining that this is a great tool to have, and the reason why I use the word tool is because it's a play on words, because originally the fabric that was used in gardens was called tulle, T-U-L-L-E, not T-O-O-L, and it is a protective fabric that allows sunlight and water to pass through it so you can cover the area of your garden that you planted seeds with and birds can't get it. And your cat can't use it as a litter box when it's available. But I wanted to take today to talk about this fabric because there are so many options out there and it can be confusing. The thing about floating row cover, or garden fabric as it is often called, is that a lot of times it is available with different ratings of insulation. So if you live in a place where you're trying to extend your season by insulating your crops, then you want something that gives you 4 or 5 degrees more as your temperatures are cooling down. But what I'm talking about here and what I use most in my warm winter, no frost climate is a summer weight garden fabric that actually is so thin you can see your hand through it, and sunlight and water penetrates it very easily. And it's most sunlight, so 85 to 90%. Let's talk a little bit about what this is made of. This is a woven or a spun synthetic fabric that comes in all different thicknesses. Like I said earlier, there are natural cotton options available, but they are more expensive. But in the olden days, what they used was muslin, which you can get at fabric stores for relatively inexpensive. The good news about this type of fabric, either way, is that you can reuse it for many, many seasons as long as it doesn't get too many holes in it. There are many ways to use floating row cover, but I'm here to tell you that you don't need hoops in order to use it. This is what I do to protect an area right after I've seeded. I place this down. I use U-pins in the corners to make sure it doesn't blow away, and it's flat on the soil. I can water straight through this, and my cat will not turn this into a litter box, which is great. As it grows, it's called floating row cover because it's lightweight enough that plants can push up, as you can see with these lima beans. It protects the whole area, and once they're mostly emerged, then I will remove the fabric and let them grow to a larger size. Or you can switch to using hoops and extend the coverage that way. I use it on my kale every year to keep cabbage moths from laying their eggs on the undersides. You can see one right here. And it also helps protect from rats and other critters that like to nibble on your tasty greens over the season. When measuring how much fabric you need to cover your area, you need to add at least a foot on either side, well, really all 4 sides, so that you have enough room for slack in the middle as the plants grow. Now, I know this isn't the prettiest thing you've ever seen in your life, but the good news is you can take it off when company comes over or when you're done needing the protection. But having floating row cover or garden fabric in your arsenal of protection against pests and critters is the most important part of growing your own food. For more information about protecting your plants, check out my online course on pest control and my other stuff at gardenerd.com, including my books, my online courses, and hey, consider becoming a Patreon subscriber to support all the free stuff we do here at Gardenerd. Patreon supporters get access to behind-the-scenes goodies like monthly hangouts with me and expedited answers to your burning gardening questions. Happy gardening!